Hey gang, just again going to talk a little bit about OnShape here. Turns out it's a pretty nice program, very similar to Inventor, but a little bit different. So I'm going to be doing this drawing right here, this one right here. Let's go right here. This right here. This is what we're doing right now. So I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see I've got the 4 holes. See right here. Those are called. If I go into my sketch here, you'll see those are called right here. Points. On Inventor, they're also called points, but it's a plus instead, and it goes in the point. That way you can use the hole tool to be able to put stuff in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the hole tool now. So I'm going to get out of this. You can see I've dimensioned it. It's all done correctly. And so I'm going to come back in here and use my hole tool, which is right here. Come in here, click on that button there, go back to my drawing and say, okay, this one here is going to be 0.75 counter bore. So I've got to come up here, change this first one to a counter bore right there. It's a blind one because it's not going all the way through. And the counter bore, the width of the counter bore is 0.75. I think the diameter of the circle, the hole is 0.5, I believe. Yeah, 0.5. The 0.5 goes 2 inches down. So now we got to go, this one here goes 2 inches down. And then this one here goes 0.5. Okay? And then what I can do is I can kind of look and see how it goes in there and stops, okay? Let me go back to that view right there, that view right there. Okay, hit okay. Now if you look on Inventor, I could come back in here. Now if I were to create another one here, I'd go right in here and start doing stuff. But with this program, I can't do this. What I have to do is I have to actually right mouse click and go copy sketch. And once I copy, I got to turn this thing back on right here. It's hide sketch, so it goes off and on. So I want to make sure it's on. So I can see it. So now when I come back in here and go to here, I can click on this one here. And now I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'll always be able to go to it. So let me go back here. So this one's going to be a countersink. See the V there, countersink. It's going to go the 0.5 through and then 0.1 with an 82-degree angle. So change this to countersink. 0.5 through, and then this one, what was it? Was it 1? Yeah, oops, right here. 1, yeah, 1, diameter 1, 82 degrees. This is 82 degrees. And how deep is it going? It's going down. Oh, it's going all the way through. See how it's going all the way through? So come back here. I'm going to change this one here. It's no longer blind. It's a through one. So now that hole goes all the way through. And now I'm going to pause it here and finish the last 2 because you kind of got an idea how to do it. And I'll come back and show you how to create the drawing for it. Okay, now you can see I've finished all 4 of my circles. You can see these 2 here go all the way through. These 2 get stopped inside there. This one's got a real small countersink, and then just a straight through regular. I've got all 4 holes over here, so I can come down here, double click on it. It's counterbore, blind because it stops. It doesn't go all the way through. This one here goes simple and through. I can also do a thread too. I can do a thread too if I wanted to as well in here. Right here, if I were to change this, I can do a thread, CNC thread if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that though. So I'm all done, ready to go move on. So my first step now is I come down here to this plus, go down there and open up, create drawing. Okay. Now it's going to give me an option. Remember we created our LHS template earlier on. We uploaded that one and put that in. So we've got that still available. If you go to recently open or created by me, all right, there's the LHS template. Okay, hit OK. It's going to open up and it's going to ask me what do I want to put in. Well, I know I'm already in this one, so I'm going to there it is. Just came up there. Click on that. Come over here. I'm going to change this to 1:1 right there. Now it's a little bigger. Looks a little better. I like that a little better. Hit that there. Now I'm going to hit escape because I'm done. That's the only one I'm going to do right now because I'm going to show you the dimensioning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and see this little drop down there. I've got dimensioning and so forth. I've got my center lines. Let me go ahead and put my center lines for my holes in there. So I have the center line dots there, or the crosses in there. Now I come over to my dimension here, and I'm just going to do a regular hole. This one right here, hole dimension, hole call out right there. Click on this button here. Do you see? Now you'll watch. See how it already puts all that stuff in there for me? Hit escape. I'm going to move this around a little bit. Grab this dot here. I don't like the way that looks. I'm going to come back this direction here. Move it up over here a little bit here. There we go. It's off the page, so there we go. That's okay. All right, so now do the next one here. And since these don't have tolerances and stuff, so forth, I'm not going to worry about those two. But this one now, if we look at the drawing here, we've got a tolerance on this one. So I've got to add a tolerance on there. Because I've got to add a tolerance, I can't do a whole one. Because the whole one won't allow me to do that. Okay? See, if I right mouse click here and go to edit, it brings up this. I can put something before it, but I can't put anything else with a whole. So if I wanted to 2 times, I could do 2x, and it'll put a prefix before it. But if you want to do any kind of tolerance stuff, you have to do the regular dimensions. So I click on this button right there. I click on this circle here, come out here. Then now see the little thing come up here, open up right there? I open that up, got this. I come over here now, I'm going to change this one right here. See this little arrow right there? There's my precision. If I want to change it, I'm going to leave that there. Click on this one here. I want to go symmetrical because I want plus. See how, oh, actually, yeah, there it goes. There's a plus and minus. It's a little slow right now. Plus and minus, and I want 0.002, I believe it was what it wanted. I can do a lot of different things in here. I can do a bunch of different changes in here. I can change it to deviation limits. So limits will allows you to a top and a bottom. I'm going to just keep it at symmetrical because that's what this one's calling for. Once I do that, I click off of it. You see how it says plus or minus? Now I just got to put my other whole one in there. So it shows the counter bore and everything. And then just because I want to do it, I'm going to come back to my, oops. So go to my section view. Oops, that's the wrong one. It's the next one right next to it there. Section view. Go horizontal line because bring it up here. A little big. We're a little big there, aren't we? So let me come back down here. I'm going to double click on that one there and change this to 1 to 1.5. I think I'll go to. Oops, can't catch sheet on there. Because the sheet one is 1.1 to 1, so do that there. Yeah, I like that. Pull this, oops, hit the check mark. That's one thing that's so frustrating is you can always hit that check mark. It can be a little, it'll move over automatically. Let's move some of these down here, organize it a little better here. Well, you get the idea. I'm not going to spend any more time doing this. I can move these over farther and so forth. So you get the idea, and that's how you do it. All right? Good luck. If you're doing Inventor, read the instructions in here in Inventor. Right down here. Read these instructions right here. Walk you through how to do it in Inventor, okay? Let me know if you have any questions.